victory. How many pitchers have celebrated a no-hitter coming from the on-deck circle?
2-2 the count. And Votto lifts it in the air, center field. Gomez at the wall. Gomez leaps, and he makes the catch! A game saver! Carlos Gomez! Unbelievable catch! And the Brewers win!
Tie game in the ninth. Jay grounds one. Pedroia makes the play. Throw home. 2 out. Over to third. It gets away. Alan Craig is going to come to the plate. Here's the throw. He is. The umpire making the call. They're going to see.
A nice aerial look of downtown Cleveland. Indians baseball comes your way next. About set to start the weekend, and we'll do so with baseball from Progressive Field in Cleveland, Ohio. Tonight, the start of a 3-game interleague series between the Colorado Rockies and the Central leading Cleveland Indians. Here with another edition of Indians Baseball, I'm Matt Vasgersian, joined as always by Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. Steve, 2 right-handers getting the call here in the opener.
Yeah, and these 2 guys are making their final starts here in the month of May, and it's hard to believe the season is almost a third over already. But I'd imagine each of these guys is hoping to use this start as a springboard to the month of June.
We'll hear more from the guys as the night moves along, but first, let's bring in a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Colorado Rockies, as their starting 9 tonight will look like this. Corey Kluber is on the mound to face them. His greatest challenge in this one will be avoiding the long ball. He's going to be staring down some guys that'll be tough outs in this ball game, but it'll be imperative that he keeps the ball in the ballpark. Charlie Blackmon will dig in, currently 5th in the National League in batting to begin play.
Charlie Blackmon.
And a swing and a miss, so a first pitch strike as we're underway here this evening. There you see the company he's in terms of that NL batting race.
First pitch, 7:07.
I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. And this is swung on and missed on a great pitch that time, and the leadoff man is down on strikes to get this one started. So the leadoff man set down here to begin the Colorado first, and with that, let's give you a look at how the Tribe stacks up defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic, the official uniform of Major League Baseball. Jordan Pacheco will stand in as he'll get a break from playing the field and be the DH here in this one.
Yeah, it's a nice luxury to have here in an interleague ball game. You give him a little bit of a break from the field, but you still keep that big bat in the lineup.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. swing and a ball hit foul as this will find the seats in right. Here comes the 1-2. Swing and a broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the recovery won't be in time as he'll beat the throw to first.
Oh, you want to talk about a tough error to hang on a guy. Anytime there's a broken bat, this to me should be a base hit. I mean, I know he doesn't field it cleanly, but they're calling this an ordinary chance? There's nothing ordinary when you've got the shard of a bat coming your way right at the same time the ball's getting there. Give me a break. That's a hit. Yeah, there you go.
Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0. Two and 0 now.
And on 2-0, this is where he's the most dangerous up there. I know it's a fastball count, but I would maybe think about something else.
And this is going to be a foul ball in amongst the spectators. Swing and a ball chopped foul down the left side. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. 3-2, 1 out. You got him running at first.
First inning? Yeah, why not?
Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Swing and a liner towards second, and that'll get down for a base hit. And they'll get it in quickly, so it's runners at first and second now with one man out.
Well, that was one heck of a battle there at the plate. You know, the more pitches you see in an at-bat, the more likely you're going to get something good. Delivers a sharp single there.
Carlos Gonzalez will stand in now in an early RBI spot in the top of the first. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike one. No lead to speak of at second. Here's the pitch. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. And he looks at a sinker for a called third strike, and now there are two gone.
Well, you know, you really hate to see this first inning opportunity slip away, especially with two guys on and your cleanup hitter up there. But now it's going to take a two-out hit from your number 5 guy to put a crooked number on the board.
Michael Kadire will stride forward, currently sitting in 6th place in the race for the National League hitting crown. And too high with the cut fastball. It's 1-0 now.
And you can bet they'll pitch him carefully with a couple guys on base.
Two men are on with two men out. 1-0 pitch now. On the corner away, a ball and a strike. That's on the corner to put him behind now. 1-2.
Yeah, you can't afford to be selected there. You've got to expand that zone. Try and put something in play.
And a sinker there. Swung on and missed for out number 3. 2 left for Colorado. Now the Tribe will get their shot. Still scoreless. Now we'll look at the starting lineup for the Indians here. They'll go to work against a tough assignment indeed, the hard-throwing right-hander Jordan Lyles. Now a quick look at the defensive alignment for the Rockies. Michael Bourne will stand in now, currently 5th in the American League in hitting.
Center fielder, Michael Bourne.
And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
This is a pretty simple play for a catcher right here. It's a nice pitch, and it looks like he might have chopped it right down off a home plate. You can see the catcher get out of his crouch, take it on one big hop, and then just make the good, strong throw to first to get him easily.
Jason Kipnis will stand in, and you see what he's done over the past 4 games, as hot as they come. Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1. And a good swing there as this is deep down the line in right, but this is going to wind up out of play. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. And they'll just tag him out along the first base line.
Boy, that's some movement out there on the mound. You see that as a righty, he'll naturally fall off a bit to the first base side of the mound, and he just uses that momentum to field this thing on the run and do it all himself.
Nick Swisher will stand in for the first time with gaudy numbers here in the month as you see him there. Wow, fooled him there, and a little pop-up to the right side. And Morneau will make the catch, and that ends the inning. Indians go down 1-2-3. We played an inning. No score. Justin Morneau leads things off now in the top half of the second.
First baseman, Justin Morneau.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Hit on the ground to shortstop. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Batting seventh, catcher,
Willeen Rosario will take his cuts now. Swinging a shot back up the middle. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a one-out hit.
And this is something they've worked on in the batting cage, taking some of the movement out of his swing. Much more compact now, and he's seeing some definite results.
Josh Rutledge will get his first shot here with the runner at first now and one away. And that's high for a ball, 1-0. Another fastball. This one he gets by him. It's 1-1. Now a little soft liner foul over to the right side, and the count will move to 1-2 now. And he looks at his sinker for a called third strike, and now there are two gone. Nolan Arenado will get his first cuts here with two gone now and a runner at first. And he drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. No score here as we play inning number 2. Here's ball one now to the Rockies' third baseman. It's 1-1.
Oh, he wanted that one. Probably should have got it, too.
And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. And a sinker there. Swung on and missed for out number 3. One left for Colorado. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Michael Brantley will stand in. 1 for 4 back in Wednesday's contest. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. Swing, hard hit ball to second. And a rather easy first out. Brandon Moss will stand in for the first time now, and he's got that average up over the 300 mark to begin play. Here's the first offering. Now he goes the other way with a fastball, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And he's in there easily at second with a one-out double.
Oh, and this will give us a great look as we check it out in show motion. You can see him give it his all as this ball is just out of his reach. He's going to pay the price, too, as he crashes into that wall at full speed.
Carlos Santana will stride fourth to take his first cuts now. And he's a long ball threat, of course, currently fourth in the American League in that department. Close to the bag at second there. Now the pitch. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. And there you see the home run leaders we touched on a moment ago.
Here's our chance.
Bottom of the second here with no score. Now a big swing as this is popped up. And I mean way up there toward the right side of the infield. And Morneau stays with it for route number 2.
He'll take a long exhale on his way back to the dugout. When he looks back on the tape of this, he'll realize he needs to be a little more committed to his swing. He had no chance of that working out well for him.
Yan Gomes will stride forward now, looking to keep that hit streak alive. Currently at 6 games entering play. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
And for as bad as he missed that pitch, you can bet we're going to see that again before this at-bat's over.
And a swing and a ball hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd foul. Now here's a ball that's lined over the head of Arenado at third. It's a fair ball. And the run will score as the Tribe strikes first to lead it 1-0.
Wow, well, there you go. Just more of the same right here. You know, one of the hallmarks of this winning streak is that they've been able to get on the board first quite a bit. And they keep it going here as he drives in the run to make it 1-0.
Lonnie Chisenhall will stand in trying to keep that hitting streak alive. And see what he's done over the past 9 ball games. And this is going to be a foul ball. On the ground, softly towards second. Throw on to the first baseman, Morneau, and the inning is over. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Charlie Blackmon is ready to go here as we begin the third.
Leading off for the Rockies, center fielder, Charlie Blackmon.
And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. And a sinker's in there for a called strike, and he forges ahead 0-2. Swing and a miss, and he's got that strikeout pitch working now. That's 3 in a row for him as there's one away. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see, he's right up there, 4th in the AL in that category. Jordan Pacheco will dig in. He reached on an error his first time. Now here's the first pitch. Here's a fastball that swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. And now he has some trouble with it in left. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Well, this is really a laser right here. You're going to see it pretty much go right over his head out there in left, and it'll one-hop the left field wall. That's going to allow his man to cruise into second with an easy double.
Troy Tulowitzki will stand in. A base hit his first time around. Now a ball hit sharply on the ground to third. On to first, and Tulowitzki grounds out here, 2 away. Carlos Gonzalez will get another shot. Called out on strikes his first time around. First pitch on the way. Starts him out with a sinker that's inside, 1-0. In there, 1-1. Oh, hit sharply as this is pulled into right. And that's in there, base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there.
Boy, it's only the 3rd inning here, and he's already given up more hits so far than he did in his entire start last time out. He hasn't been able to reproduce what he had going on last time, at least not to this point.
Michael Kadire will stand in with 2 on and 2 out here in the 3rd. And just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. We're back to Progressive Field in just a moment. Zach Walters makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3.
The shortstop, Zach Walters.
And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. And this is going to be a foul ball. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
And that changeup's not really a pitch you can sit on with 2 strikes. Because if he gives you that fastball, you'll be an hour late on it. That's a great job of not showing that pitch until he was ready to punch him out.
So 1 man gone for Cleveland here in the 3rd. And that'll bring in the speedy center fielder, Michael Bourne. Now we'll try to beat one out here, but this will be just foul. And he'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. And he'll beat the throw as he's got himself a bunt single.
Well, and here's a situation where he can't be catching these guys off guard. I mean, he just showed bunt on the previous pitch, and he tries again and winds up legging out a base hit.
So one gone in the inning here with a runner at first. And standing in now, the power-hitting second baseman, Jason Kipnis. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
And here, you've got good speed on base and at the plate. So on a ground ball, it's not a foregone conclusion you're going to get an out anywhere.
No move from Bourne. Now the pitch. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. Not in time as he steals second.
Boy, I'm not too sure if a good throw would have had him here or not. But you can see he doesn't get on top of his throw down, and it sails on him just a little bit. That's going to allow the runner to dive in safely with a stolen base.
Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short. And a throw on to Morneau for out number 2. Nick Swisher will dig in. He popped out his first time. And a high strike there, 0-1. Is that really the spot you want to be messing with here?
It shouldn't be. That's a danger zone if you ask me.
Now this is driven out to deep right center. This could be trouble. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. And the run's going to come in to score from second as they grab a 2-0 lead now.
Here's another look at this swing in show motion. Check out the hand getting into good position. Hips start to rotate, then whack. That's great extension all the way through the ball. That's the perfect swing right there.
Michael Brantley will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. For Swisher, he's at second with his 18th double of the year. Goes the other way as this is line to left. That's in there. Base hit. Throw in from Gonzalez is going to hold that runner now at third base. And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. Brandon Moss will stand in. He doubled and later scored his first time. And this will be fouled away. And he makes good contact there, but this is going to find the stands foul down the right field line. Here comes the pitch to Moss. And a big strikeout there. They'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. A run for the Indians on the RBI double. We played 3 full. It's now 2-0 Indians. Justin Morneau will stand in now to get us going here in the fourth.
Justin Morneau.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
A lot of these guys have come into these at-bats trying to be the aggressor, trying to make something happen. But what has happened is that they've swung and missed themselves into some early holes.
Sinker, and this one's over as well. 0-2 now. Out in front of the curve that time, as this is in the air toward fairly deep right field. He'll put it away without much trouble, and the leadoff man is retired here in the fourth. Willeen Rosario will dig in. He singled his first time around. First pitch coming. Sinker's in there. No balls and a strike. Now a ball grounded foul over toward the coaching box. No runs, 4 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
Not only has he rung up a lot of strikeouts, but he still hasn't walked a batter to this point, so his control has been really, really spot on so far.
Josh Rutledge will dig in here. Took a called third strike his first time. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. No runs, 4 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats. Here's another 0-2. Struck him out, but he'll try for first on the drop third strike. But the recovery throw will be in time to first. A good job that time of not giving up on the play, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies. They trail things here 2-0. Back alongside Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, Matt Vasgersian, as Carlos Santana will settle in to lead things off here for Cleveland. And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
Yeah, I don't think that pitch wound up where he wanted it to, but it did the trick.
Now here's a ball hit high and deep to straightaway right field. And he started the home fourth in style. It's a home run. Oye, como va. It's a solo home run for Carlos Santana. Home run number 16 for him on the year. And the Indians move in front now, 3-0.
Boy, the ball is definitely jumping here early. That's the first home run we've seen so far, but it's not the first hard hit ball, and it's looking like it might not be such a good night to be a pitcher.
Yan Gomes will stand in, an RBI single in his first appearance. First pitch coming. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1.
That got in his kitchen big time right there.
On the get him lunging that time as this is on the ground to first. And good hustle to get over and tag him for the out.
Well, if you're the first baseman, you can see that runner in front of you, so you got to make sure to get that baseball before it rolls foul. And that's a pretty nice play there.
Lonnie Chisenhall will dig in with one in and one away. First pitch coming. And this is fouled back and out of play. And this is going to be a foul ball. And this is fouled back and out of play. Ready with another 0-2. Now a ball rolled foul toward first as he stays alive. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Swing and a ball hit high, but not very far out toward right center. Under it is Kadire. 2 away.
Well, he gets you out there, but he's not missing many bats right now. The guys are really putting together some good swings against him so far.
Zach Walters will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time. And this ball is popped up, drifting back behind the mound. Lyles is there, and the side is retired. Indians pick up 1 thanks to this at-bat from Carlos Santana. We're through 4. It's 3-0 in favor of the Tribe. Nolan Arenado will make his way towards the box to lead off the 5th.
Third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. Fouled straight back. The 1-2. Big swing there as it's hit pretty well out toward deep left field. And this will be pulled in just in front of the warning track for the first out. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Charlie Blackmon will stand in now. A punch-out victim twice already. EK, I'll ask you because you're the one sitting next to me. Do you approach an at-bat differently when you have 2 strikeouts under your belt this early in the game?
Well, you do in the sense that whatever you did the first 2 times, it wasn't working. But I think if you start worrying too much about trying to avoid the hat trick or worse, it'll start becoming a mind game, and you'll start falling into some pretty bad habits.
Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike 1.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
Now a swing and a little bouncer softly hit to the right side of the mound. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Jordan Pacheco will dig in. He doubled his last time. And that's in there for strike 1.
Well on his way to another good inning right here, and you see the pitch count. It's not even close to being a factor just yet.
And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. They trail it here 3-0. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in the speedy center fielder Michael Bourne. And that Colorado bullpen comes to life now with a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. Runs up to bunt here and pops this one up. And the throw to first will be in time, so they stamp out the bunt attempt.
Sometimes that first pitch of an inning, a guy will go up there and show a bunt, but then pull it back, just to pull that third baseman in a few steps. But he's not bluffing right here. He's trying to beat this thing out. But he winds up heading back to the dugout after just one pitch.
Jason Kipnis will stand in again. A couple of groundouts for him on the ledger in his 2 trips so far. Here's one hit towards the hole. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit.
As we look at that again, you know, this is not a bad pitch by any stretch. If he throws this pitch 10 times, I bet he gets him out 9 of them. But here you just have to tip your cap to the guy at the plate.
Nick Swisher will dig in. He doubled home a run last time around. And this ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Rolled softly down the line, and that is a foul ball. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Just did get a piece of that one, so he stays alive here. And this is heading for the seats and out of play to the left. And a ground ball to Tulowitzki. This might be 2. One there. Back to first, but it's right over his head.
Well, this is a good job to get the first out of the play, but the return throw leaves a little to be desired. That'll wind up being a huge throwing error that allows the batter to reach second.
Michael Brantley will come forward now in an RBI opportunity he probably didn't think he'd have.
Yeah, it certainly didn't look like he'd have one, but now's where you really have to make teams pay. Nothing will demoralize a team in the field quite like having 2-out errors that lead to runs.
Short lead from second, now the pitch. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. And this is fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit.
And now here, 1-2, this is where you need your best pitch. You've got to strand that runner out there at second base and keep the deficit just at 3.
Runner holding tight at second. Now the pitch. And this ball will be chopped foul. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. 2 out here and a runner at second. And a swing as he pulls this one into right. Kadire is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Indians leave 1. They lead it 3-0. Troy Tulowitzki will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far.
Troy Tulowitzki.
In there, strike 1. For that man right there, you need look back only to his last start to see a performance like the one he's shown here so far.
And well on his way to another great outing. And that's what you get when you mix your speeds and throw a lot of strikes.
And Tulowitzki can't come up with that one as he falls behind 0-2 now.
You can tell he's still frustrated after that first called strike. That's still on his mind.
And his 0-2 is bounced on the ground to third. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
And all through this winning streak of theirs, we've seen some great starting pitching, and this has been another very good performance. Good enough to most likely keep that winning streak going.
Carlos Gonzalez will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time and then a base hit last time around. And he hits the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker. Strike 1. He continues to get ahead here. He's been in complete control.
I think you need to guard yourself from being overconfident, though. A bloop and a blast could still turn this game on its ear.
And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2.
And even though he's pitching well, this is a part of the order that he's really got to worry about. You know, they can turn a good outing into a bad one pretty darn quickly.
Now a swing and another chance at third. On to first, and there were 2 down.
And I'll tell you what, a 3-0 lead with the way this guy's throwing must look like a 10-0 lead to these guys. I mean, they just haven't been able to solve him at all so far.
Michael Kadire will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Now, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left. 2 out, nobody on. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Rockies. Still down 3-0. Wilton Lopez will come on now as he'll start out the bottom of the 6th.
Number 59, Wilton Lopez.
Brandon Moss will be the batter as we get things going in the bottom of the 6th.
Right fielder, Brandon Moss.
Some activity out in the bullpen now as a couple of left-handers begin to stir. First pitch of the inning is bounced up the middle, and they're going to get themselves a base runner rather quickly here as that's into center field for a leadoff single. So with the leadoff man on base, time to reach back into the feverish days of the 1980s where video game baseball meant using your joystick to control 3 men on a black screen. It's today's version of this date in baseball history. Carlos Santana will stride in again, and you can bet he'd love to do again what he did back in the 4th. A solo home run here that's been the only long ball of the game so far. Here's the first pitch to him. And this is going to be a foul ball. On its tailor-made to short. 6, 4, 3, but it's not in time, and they'll just get the 1.
Up next for Cleveland, catcher,
Yan Gomes will step in. 1 for 2 in the ballgame. First pitch to him. Swing and a line drive to center field. In there, a base hit. Throw comes back in quickly, so put the runners at first and second now, still with only 1 away.
You talk about getting the bat head out in front. This is rifled up the middle. Can't square up a baseball any better than that.
Lonnie Chisenhall will stand in for the 3rd time now, still without a hit, so that's streak jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. And there to grab it is Tulowitzki for route number 2.
Certainly love a one-pitch pop-out in that spot. That's like a get-out-of-jail-free card.
Zach Walters will step in now and see what he can do with 2 on and 2 out here in the 6th. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
Doing a good job right there of tying him up inside. Got in on his hands that time before he could get that barrel through the zone.
Looked like a sinker there, but he got under it anyway. This is lifted out to left. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We're through 6 full. The Tribe lead this one 3-0. Back here in Cleveland, 7th inning coming up with the Indians on top. But before we get any further, let's check out our game summary for the first 6 innings. Justin Morneau will stand in for the 3rd time now, still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball one.
And right now, these guys just need something to break their way. A blooper, a bunt, a hit by pitch, something to get a base runner and give that guy something else to think about out there.
And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Morneau waits the 1-1. And a swing here by Morneau, but this ball is pulled well foul into the seats down the right side. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And he'll fight just to stay alive here as this is fouled away. And this is in the air now for the center fielder, Bourne. And he puts it away for the first down.
Well, this is one of those situations where his guys got him the lead early on, and he's been in complete control ever since. I mean, he's barely been threatened out there.
Willeen Rosario will stand in now. He's singled and struck out in 2 trips. Swing hard liner to left center. And he's got himself a base hit.
And at this point, I don't think you could expect anything less than a 2-hit ball game from this guy. I mean, he's been as hot as anybody lately, and he comes through again here.
Josh Rutledge will try again. Struck out swinging his last time through. And this is fouled back and out of play. Right by him here, and he's set up for another strikeout here. The count to 0-2. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. Oh, and this is past him down the line. A fair ball. And the throw will come back in quickly, so it's first and second now with only 1 away.
Yeah, and about the only drawback you have to having so many strikeouts is that it really runs that pitch count up. And you can see on the graphic right here that total's starting to get up there now, so he may be getting just a little bit tired.
Nolan Arenado will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, and it's been a long time coming. They haven't done anything with their opportunities so far. Maybe this will be the time that they finally crack the scoreboard.
Some stirring now in the Cleveland bullpen. They'll get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing. Now a swing and a little ground ball here in front of the mound, which may move the runners over. And indeed, he'll not even try as he goes to first, and that means 2 men are in scoring position now with 2 away.
Yeah, sort of a protective swing there as he got on top of this baseball. But the net result is that at least he's able to move these other runners up 90 feet, albeit now with 2 outs.
Charlie Blackmon will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances. He can make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1.
And here's where the Rockies need to cash in with that one key hit they've been missing.
Runners at second and third with 2 gone. That command may be starting to drift a bit. It's 2-0 now. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
And that's right where you want to be throwing those sinkers. But he's doing a good job at the plate of not chasing.
taking all the way. It's 3-1 now.
Well, remember, you don't have to throw him a strike with first base open, but a walk would bring the go-ahead run to the plate.
Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Rolled foul off to the left, so he stays alive. Now a little dribbler here off to the right side of the mound. And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score. 2 left for Colorado. They trail in this one 3-0. Michael Bourne will step in to lead it off for Cleveland. He'll be followed in the order by Jason Kipnis. And they guessed right on the bunt, but this is going to be close. And this is over the head of Morneau at first.
Well, you know, this is actually a much tougher play than it looks. First, he's got to barehand the ball. Then he's got to readjust his body to square himself up to first base. And when he winds up throwing it, he throws it poorly.
Jason Kipnis will stand in now, and he'll likely have a look down to third to see if anything's up here with nobody out. Bourne's running. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw.
Now this will make that error from a second ago hurt a little bit more. You see a good jump that time, and he's in a scoring position now with a stolen base.
No one out with a runner at second. And he'll try and catch him by surprise here as he drops this one down. And the throw goes to first, so the sacrifice works that time.
You know, I don't think that was intended to be a sacrifice, but it is going to work out exactly like one because they get their guy to third base. Now, he's definitely trying to beat this ball out. It just didn't quite work out for him.
Nick Swisher will stand in. He reached on an error last time through. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Oh, hit sharply as this is pulled into right. Kadire has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And even with 2 away now, that ball just didn't get out there deep enough, so they'll hold him at third base.
Here's another instance of a ball actually hit too hard to try to score on. He doesn't have to go all that far to make the play here, so it's probably a wise decision not to test his arm.
Michael Brantley will dig in. He lined out hard in his last time around. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Runner away from third. Now the pitch. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Now Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. And here's a ball hit in the air. Rutledge is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. One left for the Tribe, but they lead it 3-0. Jordan Pacheco will get us going now in the top half of the 8th.
The designated hitter, Jordan Pacheco.
Scott Atchison will be summoned from the bullpen now as he'll take over to start inning number 8.
Scott Atchison.
Some stirring now in the Cleveland bullpen. They'll get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now. And this is going to be a foul ball. And he just does manage to fight this one off as it's fouled away. Grounded, foul. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
Ooh, there's a tough one to take right there on a 1-2 pitch, especially after fighting off so many pitches leading up to that one.
Here's the 2-2 home. Ball not hit all that hard to the left side of the infield. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. A couple of good pitching performances by both clubs here. 3-0 our score as you get a look there at the inning-by-inning recap through the first 7 and change. So one gone for the Rockies here in the 8th. And danger now is standing in as the fight. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
And time's getting short here. You don't want to have to face that closer in the 9th inning needing 3 runs. They need to cut that gap down somehow.
And this is bounced foul at the plate, and that moves the count to 0-2 now. Now here's a swing and a little bouncer out to the left of the mound. Throw gets him, 2 down.
You know, and unless these guys can turn things around quickly, it's starting to look like this winning streak is going to come to an end in 3 games.
Carlos Gonzalez will stand in as they're quickly down to their final 4 outs tonight. First offering on the way. A fastball here too low. It's 1-0. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. And that pitch comes over to catch the corner. It's 2-2 now.
And now at the plate, here's where you got to put yourself in the pitcher's head and figure out, what would I throw on a 2-2 pitch?
And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. They trail it here 3-0. Brendan Moss will stand in now to lead things off, and he'll do so with the same pitcher still out there. Seems he's earned himself another inning.
I think that's a definite vote of confidence, but he's done a nice job since coming in, so you might as well ride that hot hand.
Now here's the first pitch. And he committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1.
Yeah, he really pulled off of that one, and that's not the kind of swing we're accustomed to seeing from a guy like him.
Especially starting off an at-bat.
And this is hit sharply on the ground toward the hole. Look at the stop! And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
Whoa, what a nice play down there at first. You see him have to stretch out as far as he can go to make the play, and then he's got the presence of mind to hit his pitcher perfectly in stride covering first. That is nicely done.
Carlos Santana will dig in. He homered back in the 4th. Now the first pitch. First pitch is a sinker for a called strike 1. And just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. 1 out, nobody on. And he goes and chops this one out towards second. And a throw on to Morneau for out number 2.
2 more ground outs, and that's the product of throwing that sinker. Just about every time you swing at it, you're either going to hit the top of it or miss it altogether. And if you do hit it, you're going to be killing all the worms out there in front of home plate.
Yan Gomes will dig in. He singled his last time around. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw over to Morneau is going to be in time, and with it, the side is retired. Down in order go the Tribe, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Michael Kadire will be tasked now with leading things off in their half of the ninth as they'll try to do something to prevent being shut out.
Yeah, and whatever they've done for the first 8 innings hasn't yielded a whole lot so far, so quite frankly, I'm not expecting too much.
Cody Allen is on now to try to close things down here in the ninth.
Number 39, Cody.
Some stirring now in the Cleveland bullpen. They'll get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
You got to think one thing here. Get on base. A walk will do the trick.
Here's a swing and a ground ball, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the ninth as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you can see there, he currently sits 3rd in the AL in that category. Justin Morneau will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs. And a high strike there, 0-1.
That's one of those fastballs that just never feels like it's going to be a strike. It's up at the letters, and that's a tough one to...
Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Opposite field to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the 2nd out.
You know, this is an easy ball to misjudge, especially off a left-hander's bat because of the spin. But he stays right with this play, and he makes it look pretty routine.
Willeen Rosario will stand in as their last chance now. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Straight paint at 94 miles an hour. Not a lot of movement there, but it's right on a dime.
Swing and a ball hit hard to 3rd. And this gets through him at 3rd as it skips right under his glove.
Yeah, this ball might have caught him in between hops. He might have been unsure which way to turn his glove, over or under the ball. Instead, just goes right through him.
Josh Rutledge will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike.
And you know, down there at third base, he absolutely wants another shot at a ground ball. Something to try and make up for that error.
And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. And that's going to put an end to this one. And the Indians will add 1 more to their winning streak as this ball game is over.
And at 9 games, I said this streak could go on for quite a bit longer. Sure enough, now it's up to 11. And the way they're playing, there could be no end in sight.
Time for one final check of the line score as you see the key players there in this shutout victory. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he was really overpowering guys out there. Look at the line score. He winds up with 11 strikeouts, and he definitely was a deciding factor in this one.
So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click on over to theshownation.com. The Indians win this one 3-0. Good night from Cleveland.
The final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious Cleveland Indians. 3 runs on 9 hits, 2 errors,